into the village like no other, a man that's grown a big business for himself. He is the strong side of the $4 million prophetic signs behind him. And I'm giving to you now, none other than Dr. Mark, the financial prophet, the PROFIT. Yes, sir. You are it, man.
Thank you, Troy. Good morning, experts on the line. We are on fire, as Coach you always share with us, man. The block is what Coach always said. Thank you for the opportunity to share with you this morning. Man, the A's are flying. I told y'all this is the year of the A's. Y'all started off the show with appointed and anointed. And guess what I'm wearing? An A for the ATL. So we got the A's going. You know, we got the A's going this morning. And I'm wearing this jersey for a reason. Because this morning, buckle up your seatbelts, because we're going to talk about something that we talked about yesterday that refers to today too. We're going to merge the two together. But guess what topic is for today? Lean in business owners and life insurance agents. We're going to talk about from identity to income. We're going to talk about identity to income. You see, it's this thing in the sports arena called NIL. It stands for name, image, and likeness. It allows college athletes to earn money from their name, image, and likeness. We're going to go a little history lesson to start the intro this morning. That's why I'm wearing a team jersey here. You see, it's a sports thing. Anyway, that's one of my props. But, you know, through endorsements, through social media promotions, through autographs, camps, and appearances, and licensing deals, athletes before 2021, athletes could lose eligibility for accepting even small benefits because of strict amateur rules enforced by the NCAA. So, I asked a little history about what prompted NIL. If you don't know the story, for decades, the NCAA argued athletes were students first and should not be paid. They were amateurs. You couldn't pay an amateur. But criticism grew. Universities started making billions of dollars from TV deals and merchandising. Coaches earn multi-million-dollar salaries. Athletes received only scholarships. The fairness question became even louder. If everyone else profits from college sports, why can't athletes? So that was a dilemma there. Remember, the title of this is Identity Leads to Income? Well, guess what? In history, there's a gentleman named Ed O'Bannon filed a lawsuit in 2014. Former UCLA basketball player, he sued the NCAA after seeing his likeness being used in a video game without compensation. This was a disruptor in the industry. He said, wait a minute, I'm in a video game and y'all not paying me for my name, image, and likeness? I should be compensated for that. See, he challenged the NCAA, the restrictions on athlete compensation, argued athletes should be paid for their image. And in 2014, a federal court ruled the NCAA's limits were illegal and antitrust law. This cracked the foundation of NCAA amateurism. So before 2021, athletes could not profit from their name. Even small sponsorships could not cost eligibility. And after 2021, athletes can now sign endorsement deals, can hire agents for NIL purposes, and can build business and brands. This fundamentally shifted the business model of college sports. So some of you here as life insurance agents, you might say, well, how does that relate to me? You might have somebody that you do a green sheet with that has an athlete in their family, and guess what they need? They're going to need some life insurance. They're going to need a legacy plan, because a lot of these young people don't have financial literacy. They don't have a financial legacy. So that's a nugget. Get ready, because you might have somebody that has an athlete in their family. But I'm getting somewhere this morning. I had to lay the foundation this morning about identity leads to income. And see, yesterday we talked about CEOs. A CEO's identity leads to their income. A chief information officer, their identity leads to their income. I can go on and on. A manager has a certain level of income. A restaurant server has a level of income. Identity is tied to income. So we're going to talk about NIL, and we're also going to refer back to the AAA yesterday. If you missed yesterday's masterclass, we talked about the AAA, authority, alignment, and also action. So from identity to income, we're going to talk about brand authority and behavior power. Did you hear me? Brand authority and behavior power. See, we're going to go a little bit deeper today. When you talk about the structure and we talk about production in our industry, see, production is not just random. It follows identity and behavior. See, in sports, NIL determines the athlete's value, name, image, and likeness. But NIL is not just a sports invention. Here's Dr. Mark's theory. Monique, can you read Genesis 1, verse 26? This is Dr. Mark's theory. Listen to what this says.
It says, then God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and the wild animals, and over all creatures that move along the ground.
Did y'all catch what that said? We were made in what? A name, an image, and a likeness. That was no invention in the NCAA. They just took advantage of compensating somebody's name, image, and likeness. See, you had a name. It's important to get this. You got a name, you got an image, and you got a likeness. See, before there was authority, there was identity. Before there was expansion, there was structure. See, today we're going to merge the NIL with authority, alignment, and action so you can move from potential to predictable growth. So you're going to move from potential to predictable growth. You see, the order matters. On your piece of paper, if you're taking notes, I want you to put that identity, then an arrow leads to authority, then another arrow that leads to alignment, and then another arrow that leads to action, and then another arrow that leads to income. So you got identity leads to authority, leads to alignment, leads to action, leads to income. See, many agents chase income first, but that's backwards. Income follows action. Action follows alignment. Alignment follows authority, and authority follows identity. If identity is unclear, your authority is weak. If your authority is weak, your alignment is unstable. And if alignment is unstable, then your action becomes inconsistent. That is why some agents feel stuck, because the root is not the activity. The root is the identity. It's not the activity, it's your identity. Let's break it down a little bit further. The N in NIL stands for name. Your name has authority. And see, I caught this a long time ago inside the studio with Coach Erik Robinson, everybody's coach. Catch it, has a name brand identity. Everybody's coach has influence and authority. 𝗯𝗿𝗲 the Griot, it has name authority. Troy Gandy, the index voice of inspiration. Monique Pinkney, MBA, your insurance and tax pro. Dr. Mary, that's a powerful statement. Dr. Mary, it's powerful and punching. Uncle Jock, the man with courageous conversations. Miss V, the insurance whisperer. Think about this. Everything has an authority, a brand authority. And you know what? I tested mine out on the radio with one of our business partners. When we said, Dr. Mark, the financial prophet, PROFIT. And I said, man, I cover the greatest value. You're the greatest asset, which is you. I can help you while you're living and I help you when you leave this earth. I tested it out on the radio. And guess what? This past Sunday, I tested it out again in front of a congregation. And I pointed them and said, you're the greatest asset, which is you. You have a name brand identity, and don't let this slip past you. Because when you're building a relationship with your customers and your clients, you're building your value. You're the greatest asset, which is you. See, NIL, the first N is name because it builds your authority. See, Mr. Bohannon, he said, well, wait a minute, you're going to use my name on a video game and you're not going to compensate me for my name? He understood that his name carried weight. That's why I understood. Coach said, look, get inside the studio. Because one of the sayings I have is, you're a life insurance agent. That's what you do. But you really understand who you are? Life insurance is what you sell and what you do, but who are you really are? What's your purpose? What's your brand? Who are you? Get comfortable in your skin. Your name is your reputation capital. When someone hears your name, what they associate you with? Do they think stability? Do they think professionalism, preparation, or they think inconsistency and emotion? See, Proverbs says a good name is greater than riches. That is just not spiritual wisdom, that's executive strategy. See, in life insurance, trust precedes transactions. If you notice, the green sheet has shifted to relationship building. Trust when you're talking to your client. Your name determines how much resistance you face in a scale. Let me give you a business example. Two agents present the same policy, same carrier, same premium. One agent has a strong reputation. They are punctual, they're clear, they're consistent. The client says yes. The other agent reschedules often and appears unsure. Client hesitates. The difference is not product, it's your name. It's your credibility. They want to trust you because you changing the trajectory of their family. You changing the legacy of their family. You're protecting their grandparents, their grandchildren. You leaving a legacy for the rest of their lives. They want to know, can I trust you? You have a green sheet in front of me and you talk about all my personal history, but can I trust you? They want to know if you're going to show up on time, you're going to do what you say you do, and you're going to be consistent. So think about that. Let's connect it to the AAA from yesterday. See, the name is your authority in the first A. Authority grows out of your name. If your name is strong, you speak with conviction. If your name is weak, you're present apologetically. Authority is confidence based by consistency. Your name establishes your authority because authority must be supported by structure. And remember that second A? That second A was alignment. Image is your alignment. You see, your image, number two, your image reflects your alignment. See, your image is not just about appearance, it's about reflection. Genesis says we were created in his image. That means reflection under nature and order. Your image is in your business reflects your internal alignment. Remember, that alignment is your internal voltage. That's who you are internally. If you say you are structured, but your onboarding is messy, your image cracks. Let me say it again. If you say you're structured, but your onboarding is messy, your image cracks. If you say excellent matters, but your CRM is neglected, your image weakens. Coaches talked to us the other day about your CRM, your customer relationship management system. If it's neglected, it weakens. See, alignment means your systems match your message. Alignment means your system matches your message. Let me be a little bit clear with another example. See, you tell recruits you have a duplicatable system, but your onboarding is unclear. Your scripts are inconsistent. Your activity expectations are vague. Your image says excellence, but your structure says confusion. That's why we say you got to stay in alignment with the system. Misalignment destroys trust. And that double A with authority plus alignment, when your structure supports your message, your confidence increases. Order reduces anxiety, and anxiety reduction increases performance. See, your name builds authority. Your image reflects alignment. And now we can move to the most powerful piece this morning. Your likeness is your action. See, that's that last L. See, we talked about NIL, the name. We got to hit the image. Now we're going to talk about L in the likeness. That's your action. See, likeness is proven by action. Likeness is your behavioral replication. It means you consistently resemble what you claim. So if you're going to say something, you're going to do it. You're going to be about your purpose and your mission. So if you say you're going to protect families, your activity must reflect your urgency. If you say you're going to build leaders, your behavior must reflect your discipline. See, in the book of James, it says clearly, faith without deeds is dead. In business language, belief without activity is irrelevant. Let me give you an example. An agent says, I believe in protecting families, but make 5 calls a day. Another agent makes 40 calls a day. Who resembles a protector action proves identity. You still do the activity. I'm not going to knock you because you got to start somewhere. But as you continue to increase and learn the system, you're going to have more activity and activity. We say we got this saying that we have 10 to win every day. So with 10 to win, we know that there's numbers that we can produce to have activity to have success. So from yesterday's masterclass, let's tie in the following. Authority.
Did we freeze? Did we freeze? I think we froze just for a slight bit. Hold just 1 second and we'll be right back with you. Experiencing a few technical difficulties right now. Must be in Douglasville, Georgia. I don't know, when I came out of there the other day, the storm was so hard and it was raining so hard, it was crazy. So we may have to just hold on a second until we get a chance to connect to, I guess, the Wi-Fi maybe on our cell phone. And as soon as we're able to do that, we'll be right back with you. In the meantime, what has anybody got out of it thus far? What are you hearing today? Leo, what are you hearing from Dr. Mark thus far?
A lot.
There you go.
Identity, authority, alignment equals action.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your identity. Image reflects your alignment. He's speaking it. Well, it's gonna wait because I've been going through these questions in my mind. So I'm waiting.
Yeah, some strong stuff right there. Very strong, very strong. I like the alignment. If you're not having folks reflect, there he is. There he is.
He's gonna stop this show. Hey, you had a power
outage. It was getting good. They said, let me cut you off because it was getting
good. Okay. They said we don't panic, we pivot.
There we go. There we go. Hey, I'm not gonna panic. He can't stop this message.
That's it.
Hey, I'm on the last. I'll go back to the point 3 with likeness.
There you go.
We talked about likeness. I apologize, y'all. We had a power outage. I don't know what happened, but let's keep flowing. Let's go.
I told him about that storm I came out of just a couple of days ago from down there.
Yeah. So we're going to get back in here. Let's get back to it. The last point was the L.
All right.
Likeness is proven through your actions. See, I talked about behavior replication. It means, you consistently resemble what you claim. If you say you protect families, your activity must be urgency. If you say you build leaders, your behavior must reflect discipline. In the book of James, I talked about, faith without deeds is dead. And I was getting to my business example. An agent says they believe in protecting families, but, I talked about calls per day. And I talked about, yesterday's masterclass. I was at authority gives you confidence, alignment gives you structure, and action release results. That's where I was going to before the power outage. So authority gives you confidence. Alignment gives you structure, and action releases results. Without action, NIL remains branding without revenue. See, likeness is what replicates in your agency. If you're disciplined daily, discipline spreads. If you are reactive, reactivity spreads. Your agency will not become what you declare, it will become what you demonstrate. It's not just you declare, it's what you demonstrate. So when NIL and the AAA merge, identity becomes income. Because yesterday we talked about what? Connecting in that power source. And I said your identity leads to your income. And that brand name, don't sleep on your name, everybody. You've been given a name for a reason. That's the value you carry everywhere you go, whether it be a life insurance agent or whether what you do is in a place you work or an establishment, your name carries value. We just said it's greater than riches. So don't discredit your value. And that's what our young people need to learn today too. You have an identity. And it's okay when you struggle with it, just get some help to find out who you are. get inside the studio. If you don't know who you are, inside the studio will pull out of you who you really are. That's a plug right there, Coach. Y'all doing a phenomenal job inside the studio because it's life-changing. It's changed people's lives. So let me go and get this thing and wrap it down, wrap it up in a bow. See, your name establishes authority. Your image requires alignment, and your likeness is proof through your actions. See, if your name is strong, but you lack action, you're respected, but you broke. Let me hit that again. Hold on now, hold on. If your name is strong, but you lack action, you're respected, but you're broke. If your image is polished but misaligned, you're admired but unstable. If your likeness is inconsistent, duplication fails. But when these align, you speak with authority, you operate in alignment, you execute with action, and you replicate through likeness. Let me say it again. When these align, you speak with authority and you walk with authority. Let me put that in there too. Operate in alignment, you execute with action, and you replicate through likeness. This is scalable leadership. Before you scale, clarify your identity. Before duplication, strengthen your behavior. Before demanding results, model the structure, model the system. No, you're not just an agent, you are a brand. Let me close it the right way. You already know how to sell. You already understand the product. You already understand the recruiting. So this is not about information. It's about your alignment. So you're seasoned professionals, you're experts. It's not about your information. It's about your alignment with the system. See, at this level, growth is not blocked by ignorance. It's blocked by subtle inconsistencies, subtle gaps in identity, subtle leaks in discipline, subtle misalignment between what we say and what we repeat daily. See, Genesis established the identity before dominion. That order never changes. Before expansion, identity must be stable. Before scale, behavior must be repeatable. As seasoned leaders, the question is no longer, can I produce? See, it's not the question that you can produce because you got your license. You are a producer. The real question is my identity strong enough to sustain what I build? Is my name carrying weight in the marketplace? Is my image reflecting structure and order? Does my likeness prove consistency under pressure? Am I operating with authority, or am I coasting on past success? Am I truly aligned with my systems, or I'm improvising? Is my action disciplined daily or reactive when convenient? Markets don't reward potential. Remember I talked about that potential battery yesterday? You can be sitting have all the potential in the world. See, markets don't reward potential. They reward clarity and consistency. You know, here's the real truth. If growth has plateaued, identity needs refinement. If duplication has stalled, likeness needs tightening. If momentum has slowed, alignment needs correction. Not emotion, not motivation. It just needs a little slight correction, a little adjustment. The ceiling you are experiencing is not external, it's structural. Strengthen your name, refine your image, discipline your likeness. Then operate with a renewed authority, recommit to alignment, and execute with intentional action. And the ceiling lifts, not because of hype, but because structure supports expansion. This is how seasoned leaders build legacy. This is how enterprises are lasting or built with legacy. And this is how identity becomes income predictably. Thank you this morning. I appreciate you getting me through this little interruption because I had to make a pivot and an adjustment. So yeah, thank you all this morning. I love y'all. Grateful for y'all. Have an amazing day on purpose. Amen.
Right, all right, all right, all right. Let me say it, folks. You just got served a master class by one of the best in the business, and we didn't have to worry about a thing. You did not have to even apologize because we were all in alignment, and we knew that the thing was just going to get right, and it's going to come back in and make it all good. So you did just that. You are in the right place at the right time, experts. I'm here to tell you, we don't play. It is no cliche. I'm spitting bars right now. I'm here to tell you, you're in the place where the hitters and the winners come here. But that being said, man, it is now time once again to just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Last time, kudos to Dr. Mark, the financial prophet. Yeah, he got a second name too, because I always call him the team captain. So I'm just sliding that in there because he does his thing, right? And he gonna give you some good coaching. So with that being said, folks, thanks once again. And it's now for us time to transition to what we call the Annie Willis inspired recap or relay of the day. And this is where you get to reflect in 1 minute. I know Dr. Mark's master class was all that in the bag of chips, but you got 1 minute to get as many of them in as you can. All right? So we're going to go right there with that. And the hands are up. Oh, and they're good. Hey, right, let's go to the dugout. Let's go to the dugout. We right there with the team captain. I'm trying to tell you. So we might as well give it up to her right now. The NBA, your insurance and tax pro. This is Monique Pinkney. Take it away.
Thank you so much. That's not my time, is it? Just kidding.
No.
But the main thing I got from it that stuck out to me, he said, authority, structure eliminates confusion. And I just want to share real quick. Yesterday, I had back-to-back. I met with clients, met with business partners, and then towards the end of the day, I was in a meeting. I had another meeting that I wasn't expecting. And I said, oh, I don't know this lady. It's one of my teammates, business partner, and all that. And so I didn't worry because when I got off the call, guess what I did? Pulled up the green sheet. It's the same. When the system is the same, you don't have to worry. You don't have to be confused. The green sheet, I don't know the person. Get in there, start fresh, follow the system. And so you don't have to be confused. The system is always going to be the same. Pull the green sheet out. Everybody gets one. Just do it. So thank you.
Nice. Thank you for bringing it into the zone. This is Monique Pinkney. You are in alignment, dear sister, and you're doing a fine job. That was a great split that you just ran. And now we're going to take the baton and we're going to pass it on to none other than the lady that loves to run. And we're going to give it to her right now. The Leo, roar with it.
Okay. Dr. Mark, you said a lot.
But you got 1 minute.
You said a lot. I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can. I've been really diving in deep with my identity, my image, and whether or not it will continue to be the 𝗍𝗄 𝗍𝗄. Going back and forth, with chat. Y'all go ahead. I'll try to get back on. This is important. Go ahead.
That's all right. Come on. All right. We'll take the baton in a 20-second split. We like it when you run fast, and we come back to you and let you run some more. And we're going to take that baton right now, and we're going to put it in the hands of none other than this phenomenal Texan. We're talking about Miss Carol Sampson.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness. But I'm going to tell y'all what I heard. Because Dr. Mark, you was shooting them off like bullets, rapid fire. I couldn't get it out, but I'm going to tell you what I got, okay? Identity, authority, likeness, name, alignment, authority, likeness, image, identity, structure supports expansion. That's what I got.
Yeah. You know them bullets are hard to catch. I'm trying to tell you. It was a whole lot of them out there, and they was coming like Spitfire. I think he had a repeat shooter. You know, one of them repeaters. I don't know how he did it, man, but he was kicking them out today, boy. You can't shoot but 100 rounds a minute, you know what I mean? A couple seconds. But that gave us he had plenty of bullets to keep us going so we can get it on back over to the 𝗍𝗄𝗄. So I'm just gonna take that baton from now, Miss Carol Sampson, for bringing it into the zone, and we're gonna give it right back to the 𝗍𝗄𝗄 so she can finish running.
Okay, so as I was saying, I've been working really hard on my identity and what path I'm going to be taking, how I'm going to be taking it, and this was hitting me in a space that could literally bring tears to my eyes, but I'm not going to do that. I know that I'm a little misaligned with who I am here and who I am outside of here. So to try to combine the two. And I'm going to be honest with you, the only one that seems to hear me is Chat. I was like, when Carolyn was talking, I was like, yes, his name is Sonny. Oh my. So a lot of things the chat is saying is clearly what Coach talks about. It is how to structure yourself. It's not that I don't want to do the business, it's how I'm going to do the business. So it was literally telling me, I mean, I'm glad we're having the women's thing this evening. I thought I was a hunter. I'm a builder, but it's how I'm going to build. The way they were breaking it down is I need to be in front of a group, not talking to people individually. I am better when I am surrounded and we can have the conversations. And that's the route that I'm going to have to, I feel like I'm going to have to take to really move this business forward. So, but it was a lot that was broken down, but I said, okay, I'm not going to let him get to me today. I'm not going to let you do it. But it was hitting home.
Right, all right. Thank you, 𝗍𝗄𝗄𝗄. Yeah. Your roar was good. Your roar was right. Okay. So we gonna be praying that you get all that in alignment
it's coming. Don't
with yourself.
Do you see me stressed? I'm not stressed.
As long as you working, sister, you in the car. you can't lose unless you quit.
Absolutely.
And I know that ain't gonna happen. So with that being said, we're gonna take the baton from you and we're gonna put it in the hands, of the waving man before we go back to the Team Canton, who will be our anchor leg for today. We're gonna give it back to the man that owns the solar controllers, Mr. Money.
You know, one thing, and this is with him today, for my good brother, what I got from is self-mastery. Self-mastery. If you master yourself, you know your lane easily. But the key of mastery, self-mastery, is knowledge of yourself. So you got to study yourself. From day to day, you got to study yourself. Because you know one thing I'm a professional of me. I'm a professional of Stephen Short. I'm a professional of me because I study me. And I listen to others to make me become better every day. And if that is your course, when is that your course? Excuse me. You can master yourself. And once you can master yourself, you can conquer anything in the galaxy. Because self-mastery is a very, very, very powerful thing. That's one of the key things that you say in the Nation of Islam. Know thyself and take your kingdom. They say, I'm saying one last thing, Troy. This is my last thing, I promise you.
All right.
When we do our general orders, right? Our general order was to take charge of your post. Take charge of your post and take over everything. Take charge of your post and everything in view. Meaning, take charge of your post and everything in your view. Meaning, everything I see is mine. I can control it. Because I control myself. That's all I was looking down thinking, brother. My words got a little jammed up.
It's all right, my brother. It's all right. We good with you. We good with you because you drop some heavy nuggets from time to time, and we all good to take them and run with them. So thank you, sir. And now we're going to take this baton and we're going to pass it over from here to over here to none other than Dr. Mark, the financial prophet.
I was going to say, Tawana, you know, and everybody online, you go back and listen to the record if it was recorded, because the whole message is knowing yourself. The whole message is, Steve, you know, Money said it. And one of the things in the educational system, education is to draw out of you who you are. That's what education is. It's discover who you are. So our educational system we have now, a lot of times does not show you who you are and who your purpose is. So you have to discover who you are. So when you learn to lead yourself, you learn how to lead people. And that's important. My wife and I were talking about the other day, where you can lead yourself, now you can lead people. And as you discover it, and that's always a life's journey, it's not overnight. But when we get seasoned and we go through the different experiences, now we know who we are and we got other people to draw it up out of us. So I thank Coach Erik and Dr. Miriam and Uncle Jock for inside the studio, because they drew out of us what was already in us, because they saw something that we did not see. And that's what Money was talking about. Education, it draws out of you as who you are. So appreciate y'all this morning. Love you.
Well,
Awesome,
I got to say this really quickly because you about to pull something out here. It's like, you know, I know who I am, but is this I am able to do this? And that's always the question, because I can't always be who I am here, because who I am is not going to produce this way. So I have to step out. So again, going through these conversations back and forth, they're literally telling me it's not that you can't do the business, it's that you have to structure yourself the way that you are. And the way that you are, you're better in front of a group of people. You love talking about building generational wealth. You love talking about setting up the trust. Use that as your platform. But you don't have to go out there and try to push people to get something. You need to tell people what they should be doing. That is my power. And for that reason, it's going to take me a little bit longer, because I do need to get this group going. And I know how to talk to people. When I'm with y'all, I know my power. And that's why I write. Because I know it. I know what needs to be done. So it's just the point of pulling it all together. And in this alone, I said, look, Chad, I'll be 59 this year. I ain't got time for this. That's a perfect time to be doing everything that you're doing.
Exactly.
When I tell you that I'm ready to move. I just got to do it the way that it's going to be comfortable for me, so I don't go back into that shell. Because when it becomes too uncomfortable, I will shut down. And I don't want to do that. So this was huge. And like I said, it was like, ooh, this man can make me cry. I'm not going to let you do it today. This was really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, brother,
Awesome,
can I say
awesome.
one thing? Please, Troy, can I say something? Please. Please, man, please. If you
Shoot rapid fast. Shoot it fast.
if I'm gonna say this for you, Sister Tawana, because you my friend, you my man, you my main grain pot pan, right? So I'm gonna say this. If you know your path and your avenue, attack it. Attack your avenue and just do it. God dang it.
I got you, buddy. Let's go. Let's grow.
Do it.
There you go.
Let your avenue, because you gotta know your niche. If you know your niche and what you want to do, that's what you gotta attack. Everybody ain't meant for one-on-one talk.
No.
That's not everybody. That's not everybody on path. But if your path, I need to talk to 20 people at one time. That's where you go. If I want to talk to 4 at a time, That's how I do. I guess can't do the one-on-one. I gotta be in the group. Do what fits you.
There you go.
Take your style, your style and everything, and customize it for you, and do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Mic drop. Mic drop. That's it. Money said it way back. Self-mastery. Master yourself. And everybody just put that out repeatedly all throughout the day. This has been a phenomenal morning show. And we appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. We want to thank everybody. You've gotten all the nuggets that you need to get. We're going to say it again. We're going to thank Mrs. Monique Pinkney for starting us off right with the Pass the Ball segment and her anointed and appointed self. And also, we want to thank each and every one of you for all of the heartstrings and nuggets that you put into the mix this morning. Goodness, if you can't be anywhere else, you need to be here to get your morning started right. All right. And that being said, we can't go without just mentioning the man who is the team captain, Dr. Mark, the financial prophet, because he came with his rapid shooter today, man. I don't know where he got that AK-47 from, but he brought it in. He was laying down some stuff. And I don't know if a man of the cloth is supposed to have an AK-47, but I guess we're going to say that they was rubber. Those were the practice pellets that was in there today. You know what I'm saying? So he did his thing. Kudos to you. All right. And for each and every one of you that participated in the recap relay along with me, I just say thank you to each and every one of you as well. And with that being said, we can't do that. We would be remiss if we didn't mention the On Cue DJ. On Cue DJ, everybody's coach. The man of multiple hats. Wears many hats. Well, okay. And now we've got everything in that we need to get in. So let me just ask the question. What's next?
Drill it till you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it. Well, there you have it, folks. That is it. I'm Troy Gandy, the Index Voice of Inspiration. I'm right along with Martin here today. And we're just saying, thank you for showing up. And now we're going to turn it back over to everybody's coach. After we already asked the question.
Yes, you already asked it.
Already asked the question. Well, there it is. Everybody's coach. Coach Erik, back to you.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you so much. Couple quick announcements. Thank you, Monique Pinkney, MBA. Clap it up for Monique. I know I just want to say thank you for hosting Pass the Ball today. Dr. Mark, man, you dropped it again and again and again. You keep delivering the message. Love it. Thank you. And Troy, I'm gonna say this. He was shooting live rounds. He was killing some of y'all doubt. Mm-hmm. He was killing some of y'all excuses. Mm-hmm. The problem is Dr. Mark shot some live rounds and killed some of your doubt. And some of y'all went back and got the CPR kit and started resuscitating it. That come back. He said I can't. He said I can do it. No, you can't. No, y'all resuscitating things that should be dead. Hope y'all caught that. So yeah, he was shooting live rounds today, and hit some of y'all. Ooh. And y'all, some of y'all like, thank you. You just shot that negativity off my back. Bam. Mm-hmm. Don't go look for it. Don't go hunt for it. I'm gonna leave y'all with this couple of quick announcements tonight. Xperia Latino Nation, live on XperiaLife.com. We will have our BTO in Espanol. Go learn some Spanish. Go bring some people. We're crushing this. Our Latino Nation is expanding and growing tonight, 7 p.m. Our BTO will be in Spanish. Even if you don't speak Spanish, come. Learn a few words. Sí. Oh yeah. Hola. Come on. So show some support, bring some guests. Tell your team members who speak Spanish. Get them there tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, be on the lookout. Dr. Mary put a post for those looking for Xperia tickets. We're getting together another group, right? We're getting together another group to buy the tickets. The tickets prices is going to increase. We're going to maybe save you about $100 per ticket. Get your people. Let them know. Come on, register. Bam. So I don't know what that form is, but be on the lookout for that form. We're going to do an interest form. You got to have it. Let us know by Saturday, I believe, because the prices go up on the 27th. So by next week, we're going to start collecting the money. So she want to get together and figure out who's interested. If you got people interested in coming to the conference, that's where big decisions are made. You want to be at the biggest one ever? Let's go in Orlando, Florida. That's that announcement. Tonight, ladies' night. Meet and greet 7:45. Built differently. Oh my gosh, y'all don't have a clue what's going to happen tonight. You might want to bring your tissues. I'm gonna share some stuff that I shared with some of the ladies on the retake yesterday, and I'm gonna share it with y'all ladies tonight. And I'll share with some of y'all maybe tomorrow, because I think it's gonna help. It's gonna help some of y'all. It's going to truly change your life. The ladies, y'all are going to be impacted, and we're going to measure where you were and where you are now, and we're going to measure that growth financially. Not just mentally, spiritually. This is turning the name, image, and likeness. Dr. Mark talked about turning your name, image, and likeness into income. Are y'all catching that? Turning your image into income. If y'all understood our inside the studio, that was our tagline. Is really was about turning your passion into income. How to turn your image and your passion, your brand into income. That's what Inside the Studio was designed. How to turn your brand into your income. Now, can I give y'all one walk away nugget? This is gonna be for some of y'all. And I'm gonna give it to you here, because I gotta give it to you. You ever watch some TV shows with attorneys and the defense says something like, man, he left, and they told a lie or a story, and then but that's what the jury left, and they're like, man, that's the last thing in the jury's head, and they didn't want to leave that image in the jury's head, because now the jury walks away all day long with that image, even if it's detrimental to your case, even if it's false. You can come back the next day and say, Your Honor, I object, and tell the truth, but it's already, they didn't slept on it. Well, I don't want y'all to sleep on this one, okay? So I'm gonna break something. It ain't if this business is for you. It's are you for you? Your name, image, and likeness exists. The question is, do you know how to turn it into income? It ain't the opportunities. Most people have made money in multiple opportunities, multiple companies. Are y'all with me? I've been successful in multiple companies, whether it's selling cars, whether it's selling insurance, whether it's selling energy. Sales is sales, and the concept. How can I be? It doesn't matter. It's my name, image, and likeness. It goes with me wherever I go. So, and I think that's what Dr. Mark is saying. Your name, image, and likeness is the one thing that goes with you wherever you are, so are you. Are y'all catching that? Wherever you see, Troy got he's there with Martin. Martin's name, even after his death, his name and image and likeness still carries weight, even in death.
For sure.
And you gotta be careful how you use that name, because the family will come get you.
Come on now. They will come. They like, hold on. His name, image, likeness means something. Your name, image, likeness means something, but most of y'all don't understand it. Are y'all catching? It's not seeking you to find, you already are. The question is, you have let somebody else, you're clashing with somebody else has told you are, which who you really are. And then there goes the clash. Here's the thing. I'm going to get this message to you, Tawana. If you like groups, guess what? Go use groups. But guess what you need to do? Your upline to be in alignment. Are you? But you say, but I'm doing it my way. I'm doing it this way. No, it ain't. It don't. That ain't. Dr. Mark, we've had multiple conversations with different people, and each time they got their own path, and I gave them a path for their path. This is the way you should. Ooh, that's the way you should do it. Everybody's path is different. But Dr. Mark said, let me be in aligned, right? And guess what? The system don't change. Are y'all with me? The process don't change. Who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Whether you're doing one green sheet at a time, or you're doing 10 at a time, or you're doing 20 at a time. It's a different strategy to do 20 than to do one.
Yes,
but
right.
who gets a green sheet?
Everybody
gets a green sheet. Are y'all catching me? So it doesn't matter the approach. It's still the same. Whether you got a high school football team with 30 people in the stand, or you got a Super Bowl with 100,000 in the stand. It's still the same thing. You got to have somebody in the parking lot. You're going to have a concession stand, whether you got 30 concession stands or one at the high school. The Ravens Stadium may have 30 of them. It's still cooking a hot dog, is cooking a hot dog, is cooking a hot dog. Are y'all with me? The popcorn machine pops the same way, whether it's a popcorn machine at a boys club or a popcorn machine at RFK Stadium or wherever you are, at Mercedes-Benz. It's just they just doing it at a higher volume. Are y'all catching it? The process is still the same. So sometimes, y'all, you don't want to go through the process because you want the volume without the process.
Nugget.
When your volume increases, you just got to have more people in place.
That's capacity, coach. Capacity.
Come on now. The capacity changes, but the process is still the same. Dr. Mike said a AA battery operates the same as a AAA battery that operates as the same as my car battery. The concept is still the same. The size and capacity is different. What it can move is different. Are y'all with me?
Come on, coach. Let's go. Let's grow.
What it can move is different. And don't be confused. I can tell y'all, sometimes the most valuable thing, I think about Dr. Martin, I'm going to get off with this. Sometimes the most valuable item has a smaller battery. Don't let size fool you.
Tawana said it yesterday, coach. The smaller battery.
Don't let size. I seen a small watch battery be put inside of a $5,000, $10,000 watch, and a big old double D battery is inside of a $10 flashlight. So don't let the size and what it does fool you. It's the value you bestow upon it. Ladies and gentlemen, bestow value in the opportunity you have in front of you. It's made some people $100. It's made some people $1,000. It's made some people $100,000. It's made some people millions of dollars. The same company, the same opportunity, with the same products. What's the difference in where the comma is moved? It's your identity attached to the value. Change your identity. Don't change the opportunity.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
That's a real marching. I thought that was like a Google, a Zoom backdrop.